Look how uninterested I was in driving stock. Seems like today is the second day this year. One of the coolest. Okay, we're doing it by analogy here. It's yellow over there. It works. The car started. But how do I pour the first and second stages next? What's the plan? I've heard it might take a while to pull stage 1. Will it take long to flash boot mod on this ECU? First time. A long time is tens of minutes. That's why you need to protect yourself by charging it. Oh, so let's go where we started. We started from Petrovka. We'll fly along the embankment. And we'll hook up a charger there. And we've got a badass power supply. At most stations, it's for flashing, coding, you know. And then we'll try to flash it. Plus, if it fucks up, we'll be at a service station, so we have to call a tow truck. Now, the interesting part is what's the fun part, that we're about to flash them. 510 horsepower to 600, 610, maybe 620, we'll see, maybe 600. And I'm gonna feel a boost that kind of gives me a dynamic that the gas-powered 2 Series doesn't have. I mean, this is the first chip that's gonna give me, like, a real gain that I can actually feel. Because on the 2 Series we were running 685 HP, but that was on ethanol. Didn't do that often. What are we, Petrovka? Where we're from, where the M bloodline came from, where the light showed up. Some green things got fixed, some didn't. Dangling around. By the way, we're doing some upgradings. We're building a cage. And we're gonna have a banner. Let's close this up. Well, the gate's open. Artyom, say hi. Maybe you'll make it to YouTube. Oh, that's the guy with not enough M4s. That's Master Breaker. What do we have here? Gotta set it like this. This is a light service. We've got a BMW service. Gotta set it up so. The power supply's ready, then let's roll. Maybe now we'll stand here and there. So, we're in the car. We're going to disconnect. It's already plugged itself in. I decided to do it through this one. Make a login. I've shown you how many times. Login, create an account, create an email account. With a password. Connect. And so you see red nothing, so there's no connection. So, Artem, you connected the charger there, right?
Yeah.
I have the charger. So we're gonna count how long it took. Let's go in. Okay, boot mode agent. It's actually downloaded here. But I've already got him. We're typing it in here. Okay, we've got it connected. The car itself, ignition on, key in the car, OBD connected, blue. Circle, that's it, it's connected. Now we need to activate it. Here's the VIN. Click to activate, activate. Now we'll get the password. Copy the OBD connected code, it's connected. Click to activate. Chicks. Activate, come on darling, come on. Oh, success. We've been distracted, I've been distracted, let's move on. We got whatever firmwares there are. My map. Stock tune, OTC map, go into OTC map. Here we go, this is calibration, stage 0 plus. Most likely. G competition module, which is competition. Basically around 510 HP if you got 480 or whatever. The regular version is the competition. And then there's stage 0 CSL calibration, stage 1 multi-map. There's multi-map. Yeah, interesting. I haven't flashed multi-map on my ride yet. Shitty fuel, 95, 98, CSL. And here there should be already. Yeah, for shitty 91, well, it also says that you have to read it. Yeah, read it. You have to read it with. Because there should be flex fuel, anti-lock, multi-map. Anyway, multi-map is wet. There is on the fuel gauge, it shows the percentages and change the firmware. But it's necessary to understand to test how it is, what's there. Here, an anti-lock, that is when you're driving and the turbo blows. Here. So 2 cool features, but I think we'll hook up an alcohol sensor here and the program will... The alcohol percent will know itself from the sensor and adjust the tune on its own. Imagine that, cool. Flash 1, well basically, it adjusts itself automatically. So we need stage 1. Stage 1. 98. Fucking E30, E50. Alright, let's flash. We have for testing. We'll flash it for 98 octane. Get tuned. Stage 1, 98 octane. Op. So, we just connected both via cable and Wi-Fi. Well, you could switch Wi-Fi networks here. This boost pressure increase. Okay, yeah, let's check what's in the config. Going into config. Here's the red one. Map in the config. Exhaust, burble type. Burble, we don't need burble, don't touch it, don't touch max cooling mode, don't touch it. Electronic wastegate, S slope, I like the way it works. Speed limiter is not here, by the way, it wasn't. Catalytic monitor cell, everything is there, everything is in place. Exhaust OPF, max boost limiter, anti-lag system. Customization, interesting. What's that customization about? Turn on, off. Torque response, you know, we don't touch anything. Flash. Download. Flashlight. Well, let's do download. We're done. Download, downloaded. Let's do flash. What's up there? We've just been toggling it on and off a few times now. The car, it's gonna reconnect. It's turned everything on. There it is. Ignition on. Vehicle is up. Off. Right. Off. Headlights. Driver seat belts there. Open, close button, basically. Now it's either brick or not. Alright. Connected. Grabbing the firmware. Standard config. We've already saved it earlier. Anyway. If you're sure your car's definitely unlocked, or it's a regular bench and lock on the table, or this fem tool, then, well, you can. If you're not sure, don't flash it. We're making ignore warning. Alright, seatbelts on, that's off. The fan, let's turn the fan off. The fan. And what do we have here? 18 amps, 14 volts. Ignore warning. Okay. Entune, choose the flash control. Okay. It fails. Ignore warning. Ignore or future warning about bench and lock. Yes. Yes. Battery charges hurricane. Yes, yes. Plug in battery charges. Driver seatbelts. Yes. Piggyback. Piggyback. No. Please wait. Well, this is a historic moment. That's it. The car's a brick. The car's a brick, man. Looking at how much it is. How much it will be now. How long will the flash take? Now it's 7:56. That's so fast. Such a small file, what the hell?
300 kilobytes for real? Never had one this small. 0.3 megabytes.
I suspect it's prepped in advance. I picked boot mode prep there, so I kind of think it's already prepped in Finland.
By the way, there's also like...
But they didn't change anything, like, I guess.
It's expensive there. Even when you're just swapping maps between each other, it still downloads and writes a lot.
Up. Okay, well, the moment of truth. Chicks. The moment of truth, it's very fast. We have to try to start it now. We have to turn it off. The charger, chicks.
Vadym, if anything, I'll drop it off at your place for the 5:35.
Well, so, let's do it. Yeah, wait, hold on. Stop. Okay, got it. Need ignition. What's up there? Need to wait. How long do you have to wait? Now we're lifting it for 30 seconds there. And try it. Well, it's enough to start anyway. It would have fired up already. Oh. Whoa. Feeling, I'm not sure. Some bullshit came in.
It looked like...
No way. Anyway, I'm not sure what it is.
It's interrupted. How do you feel?
I'm not sure everything flashed right. I'm gonna have to check it out. Okay, there's a way to check. We'll log a bit now, just a little bit of logs. Alright, logging now. Done. Stop logging. Connecting to where the internet is. Connect to the internet. Log on. Logs now. So. Oh. Stage 192 octane. There we go. So it seems like it was successful. Now we gotta hit the dyno. We're gonna try it on the dyno, see what we got. Oops. So, next day, after flashing boot mod, stage 1, heading to the dyno to see, hoping for 610 HP, at least 605. And on stage 2, we're already counting on around 630. Well, damn, 602, 630 on boot mod. People first build the car like US beaters. They fix the body, all the inside stuff, the tech side, and me, right. This, stage 1, there, let's go, maximum power. Well, that's basically what the car was bought for. Because, roughly speaking, it allows you, with less modifications, with less tinkering, with fewer custom parts, to make more power. I think, well, considering that, there's more turbos in here than the B58, and even more than my per 800 on the 2 series. Here, the turbos put down about 900 HP, 2 stock ones. Plus, compression ratio here is 9.3, while in the B58 it's 11. In the B58 you need to swap to 9.3 pistons, because it's pushing more boost. So, the lower compression ratio increases anti-detonation resistance. So it lets you push more boost, make more power, but yeah, lowers efficiency. And the fuel consumption goes up too. Yeah, plus I think the cams here are stiffer, built for higher revs. Here, you know, to make the engine more torquey. Well, you can put those cams on the B58 too, so... The whole point is to try, well, except for, you know, the 1,000 horsepower ethanol and all that crap. All sorts of stuff to try to make more power on gasoline. To make more power on gasoline than this one. Than 2 series. And well, more than 700 horsepower though. Well, 750. Try to make more power on gasoline with water methanol.
Aha.
Gotta do a downpipe or mess with the exhaust setup. At least slap on a downpipe first, do stage 2, and see how much power it makes. Then maybe a straight pipe or something else. The car's paying off, it's boosted acceleration, boosted the fun, like it's a straight up fun machine. So yeah, the 2 series is a fun machine, just a relatively budget one. And it kinda cranks out that fun cheap at 520 horsepower. There's like a car with a stock car that makes 510 horsepower. And like, it's like already like 600. Well, we're adjusting, who knows, maybe write down what are the options, how to make power. Well, 675 I know how to make on octane. It's, well, stage 2 custom. Already done here. And here. How to make 800 horsepower, 750 on octane. That's probably by running methanol in a big turbo, hitting around 1,000 horsepower. Uh-oh. Well, we're getting there. Normal normal people make cars and then they make stages, garage racer. Does, and then does the car. Okay? We've got all the bumps here. The wheel, the disc is new. The disc is new, it's lying here. The bumper, I think, is there. Well, in short, there are a lot of parts. One part is not in Ukraine, but, well, it hasn't arrived yet. So it hasn't been delivered to us yet, but I think we'll deliver it without it for now. The nostrils are in, so there are brackets and stuff. What have we got here in terms of scratches? Looks like something's wrong with the rocker panel. Gotta check it out. There's some scratches on the arch. Nothing's been done here yet. They didn't hook it up here. The part's there, but not connected because gotta connect it with the bracket. Basically, something's locking the throttle. Let's see how much power boot mod promises. I'm thinking 600. Well, we measured 510, 605 maybe. I reckon 605, 610. Feels peppier already. We're testing 2 Wi-Fi. Off, connect, connect, connect. Everything is connected. One network's blasting Wi-Fi, the other's blasting to this. What's up? Tell me when you're ready. Okay, let's do the first measurement. We're all set. And I'm in clutch. Nah, here stage 2 just promises up to 630. Like 100 legit horsepower. Check it out. Well, moments everywhere. Except for the 7,000. About 700 torque, like 100 more torque. 6,000 revolutions. We need to compare it with the 2 Series, what power it has, and what RPM the max power hits. Second run's coming up now. 2,200, 2,600, 2,600, 2,700. It holds boost all the way to the end, like no problem. 2,700 boost. Basically 100 octane fuel, 100 VOG fuel. With American, probably a match of some kind. Here, look, at 3,000. 2, 1.5, 5A, actually 2, 1, 2, 0, 8. At 3,000, look, it ends with a 4. When we're off. Well, look a difference. I think you already watched the vid about the bad stage 2 on the F10. Check it out, the timing pull is crazy. Like -8 there, -7, -5. Yeah, here there's kind of nothing much, so... Well, look, now we're getting to 630. Damn, so here on stage 2 plus, oops, on stage 2, maybe it'll hit that 630, or what, 640, 650, maybe.
Nah, it's just getting started. We've delivered one product.
I mean, we're on stage 1.
What race? The last one. Something. I think we'd be under 100.
1,500, 2, 300, 500, 600, 700, 600, 700 there. 9 and 7 angle, 4th run, 7, 500. Yeah, looks like the same thing around 650, 750. Angle, 9.5, 10, something like that. Something like that. Alexander's pissed off. Nah, yeah, boot mod claimed it for sure. I'll check the percentages now, damn. Some crap, let's see what boot mod actually claims. Go to Pro Tuning Freaks.
Oh. That's better. If you make a correction.
Alright, stage 1 plus 20%. Let's fire up the calculator. We had 514, didn't we? We had 510. Again, I've turned on the correction.
It's applied to all the charts.
Up and down like...
It's called... correction.
Now, 510 horsepower factory type. Plus 20%. I hope they're from 510, or maybe they measure at 480, I don't know. Plus 20%. Well, 480, you know. 112. It has to be 612. No, well, yeah, that's a serious result. We gotta grab the draggy. You should be doing a clean 3-something run. Here's the boot mod. Buy it. Don't be shy. Look, on stage 2, I hope they show up soon. Difference is 6%. Here it's plus 20 and there plus 6. So yeah, hoping for 640. Okay. Does he have a straight pipe? What did he even have? Just a down pipe?
Last time it was straight.
And when Bootmod did the run, was it just a down pipe? No.
Bootmod had already cut everything out. 630. That's the most. That's why it was hitting 630.
What did he do the difference between the two?
You get it. Every time they Bootmod drop new files, and they're better and better.
Okay. Alright, let's check what's needed for stage 2. What does Bootmod say at once? If we want to go stage 2. Let's get in here. So, straight pipe's not even needed, just like, you know, a light stage 2. So, basically, with temperature corrections. Last time, 514 horsepower. Not sure if it went up or down. I'll check what's at 628. Right now, without corrections, it's 635. Basically, 628 keeps hitting steady. 626, 628. Plus 100 torque. I was expecting 605, 610, but we got more. So the point's solid, and it's banging, thank God. Gotta measure 0, 100, and 100, 200, damn. So yeah, next episode we'll catch up on stage 2. It's gonna be a light stage 2 because without changing turbos, it's like stage 2. You can also dam there. And water, methanol, and alcohol, and port injection and intake exhaust. Basically, a ton of stuff. Stage 2 plus could be savage. Probably even more stuff too. Plus an extra 10 or 20 grand on top. But we're not those rich kids, basically. We'll just take it slow. We'll try step by step. Alright, we're already speeding up Kyiv, left bank. Heading to Borispilska to measure 100, 200, 0, 100, and stuff like that. I think on stock, on stage 1. Already got it. Just quickly hit 100, 200. I'll show you. 645. Here's 649. Pretty good. On stage 2, I think we can try for 6 seconds. Already got some results, damn, kind of like that. 565, that was 2 series, fast, but overall 5.8, regular. And here, if it's 596, that would be. Sport 3. We're hitting 200. Got it. There's something switching. Got it. 674. Alright, now let's try 0, 100. 6.6, 6.7. So yeah, not great. Still not great for now. Gotta really clear it out and, you know, build some good boost. So yeah, that's the time for now. You can still flash xHP. Let's try another 0, 100. What do we get? I just filled up 15 liters. I'm driving totally without DSC. 3.47. 3.47. I didn't turn off the stabilization. Let's try turn off MDM. Yeah, just hit MDM once. Let's try MDM stabilization, basically optimized. Reduce stabilization. So yeah, M1 mode's on now, yeah. You gotta press twice to confirm. To confirm it, you gotta tap twice. So 0, 100, what do we got on the modes? Engine Sport, Chassis Sport, D3 Comfort, so MDM, start stop.
How much?
3.2. It already spun a bit, but, well, not that much. Alright, so that's MDM mode, traction. Basically no DSC. Let's try 0, 100. That's it. It's fine. 3.2. Yeah, it spins a bit, like even when it's picking up speed. You can feel it. 3 degrees warm, tires are hard, like used summer ones. It's like 3.2 actually, 327 for 0, 100. Yeah, it spins a bit at first. Kinda, well, just meh, not really clear. And then when building boost, you can tell it's spinning there too. Stability. We tried it in different places. 6.5. That's actually the time for the 2 series. On alcohol, when I just got it, it had something like 570, 625 horsepower or so. Unstable. It was unstable. And we found out through 100, 200 without xHP. Stage 1, 6.5. That's 649 max. That was fast. Now we'll flash xHP. Settings set to stage 3. Flash now. Alright, let's try flash now. Let's see what it shows. The latest version. So, turn on ignition. Turning on airplane mode. Turn on connecting. Connecting, connected. Cheeks. Flash. Now be canceled. Yes. Stage 3. Alright, it's set. Writing. Ignition on. It's connected. Flash now. Upload's happening. 2 minutes, I guess faster. Just gotta make sure no one calls while it's flashing. Turns out someone bought the 7 series. They're putting temporary plates on and snapping pics of the dog. Joy, basically joy. Cool stuff, people's emotions. Glad we're not just... The vibes after the repair are something else, you know. Mostly good, sometimes not so good. But for... stages... After the stages, mostly cool emotions too. Changed the settings. Added second gear start, but only from S mode. In drive mode, all that's off. Flashing stage 3 again, but with second gear launch, pedal down in sport mode. less calm in general. I can tell you this thought. Back when I had the 2 Series, I flashed xHP, cranked everything to the max. That's it. It started hitting so hard it just kept spinning that it started spinning. And tire was 2018, so it was 2 years old. So I put a new one on the next day and stopped spinning. Already only on a stage 1 can you drive like this. So yeah, xHP 616. I've got an idea to try DSC off. Either it didn't have all the power or something. Three. 3.2 and the car is spinning. Not fully. It spins, but then cuts out. 299. It spun all 4 wheels. Gotta feather the gas more. 3.03. Not bad. It's not full now. About 2.5, 2.6. I'm letting go. It's not inflated. If it was a normal rubber, it would take longer to inflate. Alright, the sneaky spot, the approach to Kyiv. M1. Flat. It's okay. How do you like the results? I'm already getting close to the left bank. I'll park, grab the F10 and shoot a vid. What do you think? 2 tunes, one with stage 1 on boot mod and xHP stage 3 with drag mods. With all the trimmings. We didn't do anything, just a stock car, 615, 6.2. 100, 200 in the 2 Series went hard. When I bought it, it was poorly tuned, low power, around 600 on alcohol. It could have been, well, stage 3 for sure. Here's the car. It's worth more. With 2 chips, same results. The 2 Series at 685 horsepower is faster.